Right, everybody, welcome into Tuesday. Hope you're doing great. Let's see where we go with this reading. This is my morning message reading, which I do every day. Some of you who are new to the channel, this is an energetic, dipping into the collective kind of reading. So if you haven't been watching these, you might want to, and you stumbled across it, you might want to. We are definitely moving into the end of the portal of the eclipse. The eclipses, the final one is happening, final one for this year is happening on October 28th. It is a full moon in Taurus. It is definitely closing the door on anything that doesn't feel good to you, anything that doesn't feel like it's nurturing to you or generous or kind or loyal, okay? Anything that doesn't feel loyal to you, boop, time for it to go. All right, so let's see where we go. We do have a new moon in Scorpio happening in the middle of the month. I am going to be putting up the November readings. As soon as I get back, we're going to start into that, which is going to be cool. And there's some really cool things about the November astrology, which I will be talking about. But let's just see what the message wants to be this morning. Seriously, full moon. I mean, what? Full moon. All right. Trust that there's a divine plan here. And wow, the divine feminine. So I don't know if I have mentioned this, but here in London and Dublin, this whole little area is a Venus line for me. And I had several in my meditations this week as I've been here. I've been very aware that this is a extremely important divine feminine portal. I'm feeling that quite deeply. And I also want to say to you that I'm going to say about 8 or 10 years ago, this was before the channel started, people started just calling me Mary. And it never made any sense to me. Well, it made sense to me, but it wasn't really the thing. It wasn't really the answer. What made sense to me was, well, computers can't handle two names, Mary Jo. It just can't handle it. So people cut off my name. It's not a middle name. It's my first name. Mary Jo is one name. Okay. And I kind of was like, all right, well, that's the answer. That's the reason. But I've recently had quite a few meditations where Mother Mary has been in the meditation, Mary Magdalene has been in the meditation. And recently I did a really beautiful journey meditation where I was in this beautiful marble cathedral, and Mary was there, and it kind of just was like the archangel, like protection energy, but also Mary, the energy of Mary. And it made sense to me very much that what we're talking about is a divine channeling. And I have been channeling these readings all this time. This has been a channeling experience, and those who are meant to see it will see it. Okay. So that was something that really resonated with me here on this Venus line. And let's see where this reading takes us, because the full moon is about like, listen, it's time for you to trust in the divine plan, that the feminine energy of allowing, of bringing in, of welcoming. You don't have to do anything. There's something here about maybe doing too much or whatever that is, but I'm getting the Knight of Cups underneath, the Seven of Cups. Sorry, you can't see the cards, but when I get home, you'll see them. The Knight of Wands and the Fool here. All right. So there's a Three of Pentacles. There's a King of Wands. So somebody is growing up. Somebody is now taking their life more seriously. Some of you are making some choices that are leaving some things behind that have been kind of confusing to you. Like some of you have definitely been talking with me about this full moon, worried that certain things are going to leave your life. And I feel like this has been kind of a lesson of us aligning with that which we are creating, instead of it being sort of like, well, it's out there, it's got to come to me. It's like within me. There is something about this in the divine feminine energy about it's already here, like it's already within you. And those of you who have reached out and said, I'm terrified of something ending or whatever, I just feel like it changes tack or looks different or something. It's like the way you're doing it. or the way you're being in relationship, the way, like if you could just align yourself with your divine feminine, divine masculine internally. This is my Amazonite, this is masculine feminine integration. If you could just align yourself with that, that's that's what the eclipse portal is trying to say to us, that it's really about, not about us pushing, okay? It's about us being, it's about us releasing and trusting, and all of this for the divine feminine energy to show up. In my meditation overnight, this past night, divine feminine showed up. And it's definitely about Mother Mary, it's about Mary Magdalene, it's about all of that energy. And I feel like that's something that wants to speak, wants to come through. You know, my job is a channeler. My job is to, bring forth what is coming through me. So we'll see how it goes, okay? We'll see how it goes. Seriously. Tower, big aha moment. Archangel Michael, that's the Temperance card, the Star card. This is for healing. This is not for destruction. I feel like maybe we're focusing too much on the destruction of something, the end of something. I think that might be it. The Four of Cups. Yeah, we're focusing too much on the end of something. Wheel of Fortune is right in the middle. So this is definitely divine timing. And I can hear you all going, no, not divine timing. Yes. Wish granted in divine timing. Okay. Like, isn't that good enough? Isn't that okay? Isn't that something that you're looking for? And, I just feel like this energy is very much a wish granted, because these two cards are wish granted here. Okay, these two cards are wish granted. So let's see how this plays out here for this part of the reading. Wow. Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There is going to be, so I think you have been missing the fact that there is a small offer here. Nine of Pentacles. It has to do with self-confidence. I think you're missing the point of this. And I'm not saying you. I'm saying, not talking to you. I'm saying you in general as a collective may be missing the point of the portal energy, that really it's here to deliver on promise. It's here to deliver the energy of transportation, or transporting you through this time. And it is about you growing your self-confidence. It is about you listening to spirit. It is about you being aware. If you were aware that the wish is granted, wouldn't you be like, okay, that's better, right? Like, wouldn't you be a little bit less like, oh no, full moon in Taurus, what's that? I just want to say that to me is divine feminine allowing. Okay, that's divine feminine allowing. I'm going to clarify the Tower. Do I have to say it? Empress, divine feminine. Seven of Swords. Running away from this. Five of Wands. Okay, all right. Nine of Swords. So some of you are fearing this, change, this transformation. Some of you might be running away from it. Some of you might be resisting it in a big way. Not knowing what's the fallout's going to be. Okay, hold on. All right, not knowing what's the fallout is going to be. And I saw this. Okay, and the Eight of Wands. So there is a big transformation. You notice this is in the full moon. And there's something about power here. There's something about feminine power. There's something about messages coming through. Some of you are opening up to channeling. Some of you are opening up to the next level of your gifts. And some of you are opening up to love. Whatever has been resisted, it's almost like the thing is crashing in. Whatever we're resisting, okay, is crashing in. If you could just like kind of align yourself with the next chapter here, I think you'd all be super happy. Now, not everybody is resisting this. Some of you, I have seen the comments, some of you are like, woohoo, bring it. The last 10 years or the last 15 years has been terrible. Bring the change. What part of your life needs help right now? What part of your life needs divine feminine assistance? What part of your life needs angelic intervention? Okay, with this Temperance card. What part of your life needs angelic presence? This is Archangel Michael. That is protection, my friends. Okay. That is protection. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for me. Strength. Two of Wands, strength to face the future. Eight of Swords, let go of mindsets. Let go of mindsets. Let go of this fear. Let's step into the full moon in courage, right? That's what this is. So I'm here to deliver that message that stepping into this full moon in with a sense of invigorated optimism, invigorated joy and abundance about the future. Don't fear this change, whatever it is. It's something that is manifesting for your best and highest good. I can definitely say that to you. And some of you are resisting it because you might be afraid of people leaving or jobs leaving or something like that. But this is the direction. King of Pentacles, much more independent, much, right? North Node in Aries, much more independent, much more on task, feeling very clear here. The Cancerian energy and the Knight of Pentacles energy. Now, this is in many decks. Some of you take my tarot class know this. In many decks, the Cancerian energy is fast moving, but you'll notice in this deck, this is Barbara Moore's deck. This deck, the Cancer Chariot is still, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. So there's something here about like, I spent a lot of time being terrified or being resistant or something like that, and it shows up as like, here you go. It doesn't show, it's the awareness of it is the thing, or the mindset is the thing that's being blown up. The resistance is the thing that's being blown up. The anxiety, the nervousness, these are the things that are going. Because whatever you have been working toward, whatever you have been balanced with, whatever you have been, whenever you're delivering your gifts, you're on mission, you're on path. Okay? So some of you need to hear that whenever, whoever you are, if you are delivering on your divine mission, even in a very small way every single day, you are on the path, okay? You are on the right track. All right, so in the extended, I will pull cards for each zodiac sign to give you all some individual guidance. If you want to continue with me, there's a link below, Pathfinders. Let's just keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.